Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be rating other YouTubers' first FPL drafts, but not rating them with a number. I'm going to say if I will smash or pass their team. So welcome to FPL Smash or Pass, First Draft Edition. I am new to the FPL scene and almost every FPL tuber does a first draft, so why not look at everybody else's team? I will also leave links to everyone I look at, and if you like their team, why not subscribe to them too? First we have FPL Tips. And to be honest, just from his sexy voice and sexy graphics, I'm going to have to smash his team, because he's managed to get an amazing defence and Ederson, along with Salah and Sterling. Any team with Salah and Sterling and a well-rounded squad behind it is probably going to be a smash for me. He's also gone for 3 cheap strikers who could be in risk of rotation. You'll notice throughout all of these teams that not many people have gone for a premium striker and spent way more money on defenders and midfielders. This team is very good overall though, and subscribe to FPL Tips. Next we have Let's Talk FPL. He's gone for a 4-4-2, which is actually quite common formation this year. He's also got Salah and Sterling with a decent team around them, but he does have some weaker players in Adam Smith and Heaton. He also has Arnautovic, who I believe is on his way to a Chinese club, so that will have to change, but overall this team is good and I'm feeling nice, so I think I'm going to smash you. And subscribe to Let's Talk FPL. Next up to possibly smash, we have FPL Today. So I believe he said he's going to be rotating the defenders based on the best fixtures. And then he has used those saved funds to have Salah and Sterling along with Milivojevic and Sigurdsson. And the closest thing to a premium striker we've seen so far in Wilson. So overall, a pretty good team. The rotation of a lot of players and subs is more work and is always unpredictable, but if it allows you to get higher point scorers elsewhere, I think he's done it good. So FPL Today, I'm going to smash you today, and subscribe to FPL when? Today. Next we have Capkin Gaming. He has a very smashable team with Salah, Sterling again, Maddison, Zaha, Fraser, a great defence, and again no premium striker. But do you guys think that this midfield could score more together than potentially a solid striker? This is probably the biggest question from all these teams so far. Most people have also gone for a bare minimum bench, which I agree with too. And also, I don't think Jimenez is the greatest choice for the first few weeks, but he is the most chosen player, so I guess I can't say anything about him. But what I can say is, subscribe to Capkin Gaming. Next up is Dayvy FPL, and Dayvy actually finished 22nd in the world last year, so I guess he kind of knows what he's doing. So kind of got to be an instant smash for me. And he's also got Salah, Sterling, Siggy and Zaha, a very popular midfield apparently. A weaker forward pair of Jota and King, but maybe great points for value. And almost the best defence, but he's got Taylor and Ryan, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But he did spend some funds on the sub-striker Chicharito, so he could use that to upgrade some weak players. But yes, again, a very smashable team. Turns out I really like smashing. But maybe you'd like Dayvy FPL, so subscribe to him. Next up we have Elite FPL, and he is the very first person here to not have Salah and Sterling. Thank the Lord for a different team. Now he's used those funds to get De Bruyne and Vardy, which you probably could agree would get more points. He's also got a very solid defence and Zaha and Siggy again, so I'm going to have to give you a big fat smash. You can see throughout these teams that the Liverpool defence are in pretty much every team, and most people have downgraded their goalkeeper to a cheaper option to get better players elsewhere. But maybe you should subscribe to Elite FPL. Next up, the Footboxx, who has one of the most rounded teams, I'd say. Round and thick, enough for me to smash straight away. Amazing defence and a premium goalkeeper, De Bruyne, Maddison and Salah, along with Vardy, King and Calvert-Lewin. You could probably confidently say if every one of these players is playing, there is a great potential for getting a lot of points here. Very good, very good. Subscribe to the Footboxx. Next, we have FPL Cougars, and it is quite hard for me to not smash all the Cougars, although both of their teams do have some downsides, and I would even consider passing, but together they get a smash. The left team, I'm not the biggest fan of doubling up King and Wilson, along with Holebas and Ryan. And then the team on the right with Pope and Zinchenko. Unsure if those would even start, but they do both have Salah and Sterling with some good other players, so the Cougars get a thumbs up, and subscribe to the FPL Cougars from me. Do I dare to rate another? Yes, it's FPL Dare, with another solid team and a solid smash from me. You're probably thinking you're seeing basically the same team over and over, but if everyone has chosen roughly the same players, you know they're doing something right. Salah and Sterling again, great defence and overall a great team again, so FPL Dare, I dare you guys to subscribe. Next up, we have FPL Suggers, a new channel like mine, and this is actually the first team I'm not going to smash, and instead of taking the mickey out of the team, let's help this guy out. The main problem is the risk factor with this team. We aren't sure if Pukki is going to be able to do much. Vrancic is also a risk with Norwich. And then the defence, I would probably have Luca Dean over David Luiz, and maybe downgrade one of the goalkeepers to upgrade another defender. But if players in this team do play well, the fact he's gone for so many risks could actually see him get the most points. Like, he has managed to get Salah, Mane and De Bruyne in, so I respect that, and go subscribe to FPL Suggers. Second to last, we have another new channel, and I want to show support to the smaller channels. This guy commented a nice comment on mine, so today we are here to return the favour by smashing his team. He's got Salah and Sterling, the popular attack of King and Jota, the more attacking Everton midfielder in Richarlison, and he's even managed to get Alisson in goals with a great defence. The only weak link being Taylor, but maybe with Target on his bench he's planning to rotate, so overall a very good team, and subscribe to FPL_Oz. Now the final team, we have a very smashable guy, almost as smashable as the like button. But he's got a very strong defence, a very balanced midfield, and even a premium striker in Vardy. Now my team has changed since this, but my main goal with the team is not to have any weak links. I'd rather have balance everywhere, which is why I'm not the biggest fan of having Salah and Sterling. I would probably rather have De Bruyne or even Bernardo Silva. Let me know who your favourite first draft was, and I hope you enjoyed, and shout out to this guy, and
subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now.